Trey.
It's your girl Ty,
And
we back with another story time. Okay, you guys. So before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Leave some comments down below. Share a video with a friend, and yeah.
Damn, my fault though.
We're gonna get into the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we about to get into it.
Alright, so look, y'all.
Tell them what the story time about.
Hold on. My bad, y'all. We ain't been in this joint in a minute, y'all. We been going for a little break since we did we did have a video for y'all, bro.
Yeah, we had a gingerbread house challenge for y'all, but the video was too long and we've been having a problem with storage. Yeah. We're gonna get that right, y'all, but for now we're gonna do what we can. Just bear with us. That video was gonna be fire, but to make a long story short, he wanted.
Yeah, I wanted the gingerbread house challenge. But you know, who won?
He won. But yeah, y'all, let's get into this video. This story time gonna be about us, well, one of our jobs. A story time about our jobs. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alright. You wanna go first?
Nah, you the female, you gonna tell each detail.
Okay, so y'all, we started working at this job. We started working there. We're not gonna, should we tell them when or no?
We started
you ain't gotta tell them the exact day. I just wanted to know. I just asked you, should we tell them when we started? No, they ain't gotta know all that. So yeah, we started working there in September, y'all. So then we was working at this job. It was easy. And yeah, at first we had a who was our supervisor? Wait, we ain't gonna say the names. We just gonna get them.
Say the initial.
Or get them. Yeah.
What was her name?
Who was our supervisor? I think I'm gonna edit it out. Was it Miss D?
Yeah, it was Miss D, and then the other lady. What, you know her name?
I mean, was it T?
No. It was D, then T, then W.
Okay, so with D, then T, but J was our main supervisor after all of that. I don't know what they had going on because we had one supervisor, then they switched, and we had another supervisor, then another supervisor, and she became our main supervisor, y'all. Right. So we started the job. We began liking it. It was easy. Wasn't it easy?
It was easy.
It was easy.
Hard.
It was easy. So we just, I don't know. At first, the job was going good. Then at first, it wasn't a lot of people there because we was on the third shift, and I guess they had just started the third shift, and they want a lot of people there. So like 1 or 2 days went by, and more people joined the class.
But hold on though. But before that though, people, when we first started, y'all, mind y'all, we've been there since day one. Since, you feel me? Because at first they didn't have third shift. When we first was like applied for the job, y'all, they was saying they only had first shift and second shift. And then like I say about 3 to 4 days later, she called back to tell us that they got a third shift and they wanted to start us there. So fast forward, we get there on the first day, and we there since the first day, y'all. Days go by, we still there. People quitting that we started with. You feel me? And the first day they told us about raises and all, you feel me? Like,
yeah, when they told us about the raise, it's just like, okay, so we making this certain amount of hour. I ain't gonna tell y'all what we was making. Ain't y'all business, but we was making this certain amount of hours. So when we first started, the man was like, don't think of it as just y'all doing whatever y'all doing. Folded. I'm just say folded. He said because y'all can get raises for making y'all go. So once we heard that, I mean, either way we was gonna do our job, but once we heard that, it was just like a motivation, like, oh yeah, we finna go hard because we need this raise.
It was already easy too, y'all. They was explaining it too. We might have made a few mistakes because y'all, mind y'all, we ain't never did this before now. This is our first time doing it, but as we got the hang of it, it was easy. I'm talking about like second week, third week.
Yeah, we had it down pat. So when he told us about the raise, we like, okay, cool, we get the raise, we finna do our shit. So we started getting our goals and stuff. So we like, where the raise at? So wait, hold on. What? Yeah. Our remember when I said we had 3 supervisors, but we had a main supervisor at the end that was Jay, but Jay wasn't there at the time that the head man had came up there and told us what he had told us. So as time went by and she became my supervisor, we just like, shit, I remember we remember that the head man told us that we'll get a raise if we keep making our goal, and we was making our goals, so we just like, well, I'll raise it. So she tell us like the raise is like, if you make your goal each hour, you get each. So basically, you're not getting a whole raise. If y'all understand what I'm saying. So we like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense if you want to get a raise.
Cause we know y'all looking confused too. Cause at first we were confused, but then as I don't know, man. I don't even know.
If you understand what I'm saying, then you understand. So we just like, what? We thinking it's supposed to be a raise, like each time we out.
And I pay hour, not just what we
just
do
for
that
our
day.
Yeah, it's for that day. So we just like, what? That don't make sense. But okay, like that threw us off. So that was the first red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah. So. Then as weeks and weeks go by, we had our permanent supervisor, and she was cool at first. So mind you, our permanent supervisor, she Jay. So if I say Jay, you know who that is, Jay. So she was cool at first, wasn't she cool? Somewhat cool, somewhat. So of course you ain't gonna say a supervisor cool, but you know she cool for a supervisor, you know.
Her ways.
Yeah. So the class was going good, and we felt like it was favoritism in the class because it'll be certain people that she'll let do certain stuff. And then as time went by, we just had enough of that shit, and it was just like, okay, so now you know what you're doing it on purpose.
You should like, comment, and subscribe to it.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe what he said.
Make sure and comment down below if y'all have a situation like this too. If y'all get to the point where we about to get to.
Cause I never had a job that showed favoritism.
Right. Comment down below if y'all had a job like that before. But yeah.
Back to what I was saying, it was just like favoritism in the class. Like, I don't know. So the way we was working at tables, and I think it was like 5 or 6 tables, and it'll be 3 or 2 people on each line. So sometimes she'll help whoever not making their goal. Like, she'll help us fold or whatever we was doing. She'll help us make our goal.
Right.
But
at first we didn't have we did have a partner. No, not at first.
Yeah, at first it was just us 2.
Yeah, and then
people started coming in, and then people started quitting. So just us 2. Then people came again. So
and they still ain't, mind y'all, we been there since day 1. They still ain't gave us like no real raise towards like our pay hour, not just for that day, y'all. Come on now, y'all know. Y'all comment down below that seem weird to y'all. You feel me? Like, y'all, they talking about we get a raise for that day, not for the payout, like permanently on our payout. Like, say you go to McDonald's and they tell you gonna make $8.50 for that hour. You feel me? That's what we talking about, a raise. Like, they gonna add $1, so now you making $9.50 for that hour. Like, that's what we thinking. Like, nah, they talking about something else. Like, we never heard of y'all.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. So it'll be stuff like sometimes we'll come in late, or we end up being like 5 or 10 minutes late.
Yeah, that's the most, y'all. Not no 30 minutes to an hour late, y'all. No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, if we don't come, we gonna call out. But
yeah, and it's a reason, y'all.
So like, we was late. Like, I say we was late a couple times. We not innocent. Yeah, we was late. People be late to work.
Everybody in there always on time. Even the supervisor one, you feel me? She was out for a whole week.
I don't know for sure.
Not enough time for vacation. Vacation really like after a year or so.
Yeah.
Come on,
most jobs, because I was a manager at a place and I couldn't take a vacation till after I was there for a year.
Especially warehouse.
Yeah.
Not no fast food, but we talking about warehouse, y'all. Come on, like after a year. So let's be real, y'all.
Yeah. So it was just favoritism going on. I know I keep saying that part because we keep getting sidetracked. So what happened? And late, it's like every time she want to have a meeting, but when she have a meeting, it feel like it's only towards us, and we just confused because like when we come in, we know we late. We work extra hard because we know we late. We gotta make up for the time that we late. You feel
and
me?
we get more work done still more than other people when we come in late. And mind y'all, we don't come in late. Like we come in like 5 to 10 minutes.
And every hour she'll call and ask why I go. So say like 10 to 11 and then 11 to 12, then 12 to 1, then 1 to 2. She'll call and ask why I go. We'll 9 times out of 10, not every time, but 9 times out of 10, we'll have the most done. But every time, it's just like you have something to say to us.
And we get the most work done.
Yeah, so, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. At first, we were cool about it, we weren't saying nothing. We were just like, okay, cool, but then at one point, it's like, you doing too much because we do our part.
Do our part every day, y'all.
So,
like one side of the week, we don't hit our goal for that day. Like one side of the week.
Okay, y'all. So one day, so it was another group in our class. It's like we was coming to work that whole week. They didn't show up for that whole week. One of the whole week.
Basically.
Yeah, a whole
came like the last 2 days.
Yeah, or to me it feel like a whole week. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but that's what it felt like. But so we just over there doing our job, folded, and I hear our supervisor Jay and then our old supervisor D, but she had her own class, but D will come over there every day and come over there and gossip her class.
Right. So
it's just like, and every time D come in, she'll come up to this one specific person and talk to them. You a supervisor. It's stuff like that. It just don't sit right with me. Every time you come in our class, you come walk up to this one person and start a conversation. But then when people don't hit their goal, it's y'all. You want to call a meeting.
Right. During the whole day, we work about 8 hours, y'all.
Yeah.
And 5 days out of the week. Same stuff every day. Same stuff.
Yeah, so what was I saying? D'll come over there to Jay and they'll have a conversation, and it seemed like about our class. But remember I said that group, they didn't come to work for about a week. And when we was over there folding, me black people knows it, so I'm on the end closer to them. So I heard them over there having a conversation. It seemed like I heard them say I heard D say where the rest of the class at? And Jay was basically like, I don't know if he's word for word, but this is, basically sum it up. She was basically like, she don't know, and that she gonna have to write them up or whatever, because they had been called and stuff like that. So then 2 or 1 day later, they came back to work, and we just like, where they write up at? Because we had got to write up for leaving work. I think because one of us had felt bad, so we had left work, and of course we had the same transportation, so one leave, the other got to leave because we on the third shift. That's early in the morning.
Especially that person on field, they're going home to go to sleep. Yeah. Be up.
So, and one of us have our license, the other one don't. And so we got to write up for that. So when they came back, we just like, where they write up at? They ain't getting no write up. Me, I'm just looking like, is you gonna pass them out of paper? Because you called our name out as soon as we came into class. Gave us our papers.
You made it obvious.
Yeah.
Put us on the spot, really.
Yeah.
Could have plenty of times put you on the spot.
I'm gonna let you talk. Tell them about when
So, mind y'all, I don't get into things. I've been doing this since from day one. They tell us when we finish, it's called a Gaylord, and we get the Gaylord, and then inside it got what we do, like these little air filters.
Yeah, filters.
And when we finish, it be like 200 or 100. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes 300 in.
About 3, yeah.
And when we finish them, we switch them out. We take the empty ones and put them at the front of our line, and we bring in a new one, but the new one sits in the back. Not bad, but like, you feel me, towards the back. And so when we finish, we go switch that out. And this day, she wanna be funny, I guess. She wanna tell me, what she say?
Not to go to the back. And she said from after today, don't go to the back and get a Gaylord. She was like, I'm the only one that's gonna get it. But after she said that, she walked to the line that she was helping and she said something out loud. She was like, after today, nobody else touch a gay lord. I have one specific person that I want to touch it.
Right. And that was the person that she on the line with and work with every day.
Yeah.
And mind y'all, friends.
You a supervisor, but you go to the back and conversate with other workers just like us. That don't make sense.
We the same age as you. You feel
Around
me?
the same age, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, in the same age on, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
So I had a problem with that because it's just like, what do you mean you have one specific person? If nobody can touch it, except for you, should be nobody. Like, it shouldn't be one specific person because you know as a supervisor it's gonna be a problem. Somebody gonna say something if one person allowed to do it and the other not. To make it not be problems, you should just go get it yourself for everybody, right or wrong. Comment down below.
Right, for real. That right there, that's another red. That was another red flag, y'all.
And so, one other day, a specific group. I don't know what to say, but I'm just say group.
Right.
They didn't show up to work. No, it was one out the group didn't show up to work. No, it was two out the group that didn't show up to work, and one of them came to work. So we're just like, okay, cool. Listen to the story. Okay, so we like, okay, cool. So we go to our lunch break, and I ain't gonna say the two people, but the one person come pull up to the front, loud ass music, window down to come pick the other person up. But you supposed to be at work though. Right. And how you not get a right to? I'm pretty sure they seen that music loud.
Cause they supposedly
watching the cameras 24/7.
Right. And tell them about the security. Trying to tell you no smoking in front, but everybody been out there smoking.
Yeah, so we coming back from break, and before I walk in, I hit my vape one time. So
vape, y'all.
Yeah, so the security guard, he gonna come up to me. He like, you're not supposed to be smoking the vape right here. Like, don't get me wrong, understand that. But if the rules were going for everybody, I wouldn't have a problem. But the rules not going for everybody because people sit out here and smoke cigarettes or.
And he know that cause it's a door, but it's glass, and you can see
right there, yeah.
His station right there. You can see.
And people sit out there and smoke cigarettes, blacks, and y'all know what out there. So it's just like, what's your purpose? Like, are you trying to be funny or what?
So we kept it moving.
Yeah.
And like you want to.
Yeah. So. Cause I only hit it one time. It ain't like I was inside, but I understand the rules, but it don't go for everybody. So I'm just like, so yeah, y'all. So hold on. Let me think. You got something to say? You don't got nothing to say. Oh, let me tell y'all.
We got to get to the third red flag though.
Okay, let me tell y'all about this other time though. So we on our line. So every day it's a meeting about something. So at first I was wearing Crocs to work. Crocs weren't a problem. Every other department wear Crocs, but so this one particular day she wanna call a meeting and they said no more Crocs. Okay, cool. That's cool. We can't wear Crocs. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So they come up with the rule: no headphones. We was wearing headphones at first. We can't wear headphones
now. Barely, y'all. Barely.
Yeah. So she'll come around and do a headphone check, but mind you, it's still people wearing headphones because it's a little chilly now. People wearing hoodies and got their hood on. And people still had headphones in. But when she do the headphone check, they'll take them out real quick. But she still know that people be having headphones. That's why I say it's favoritism in the class. Because she know who be having headphones and who don't.
She trying to get a little warning.
Yeah, because before, one time she did a headphone check, she gonna say out loud, I'm finna do a headphone check. You trying to save the people that have headphones. Just say that. Cause ain't no supervisor supposed to do that. That's just weird to me. Yeah.
It's that favoritism, y'all. So good.
Yeah, but before I was about to say that, I was gonna say, they gave us these machines to work on because we was using rubber bands to put them on the air filters, and instead of using rubber bands, they gave us these automatic machines, and all we had to do is put them under there, and it'll do it for us. So at first, it's just like they was clogging up or tangling up and y'all have to take them out and cut it, or it still don't work after that, right?
Yeah.
And she gonna tell them what she gonna say.
Alright, now. And we asked her, what if it messed up? And y'all,
that's why we should have wrote it down so it won't make it seem like we lying. But I swear to God, y'all, we not lying. I swear to God.
I was like, no, not me, but everybody was like, what if it messed up? Like, what we supposed to do? She was like, I mean, I don't know, cause she didn't tell us much. They
just gave us the machines and told y'all to work with them. Like, how y'all gonna give us some machines that y'all didn't test run? Right. What if something happened to us? Y'all will be responsible for it.
I'm talking about the junk started. You feel me? Smell like it's on smoke.
Like about to burn or something.
I'm talking about y'all like no exaggerating. Like, nah,
so not only that, they gave us these other, we was using tape too, because after we do all that, we gotta box them up and tape them. So instead of the tape, she called a meeting and said they want us to use these other machines, and you pull it down and you gotta keep refilling it with water if it run out, and it's sticky, so it'll stick around the box. So sometimes the paper run out and you'll have to go get some more. Sometimes your machine will clog up too, and you'll have to fix it. And so one day we was doing our Gaylord and we was about to the end. So when we're to the end, everybody is helping. Ain't nobody folding. We just taping and boxing now. So our machine had messed up. So he was already over there to the third line using their machine, because they had two machines on one table. So he was already over there, and he was over there before me, because you went over there to
finish that up, so we can go ahead and get to the next Gaylord.
Yeah.
Cool, we ain't had them like 7-6 more boxes to do.
Yeah, so when he did that, in the process of him doing that, mine messed up, so I went over there where he was at to do what he was doing. So Jay gonna yell out, mind you, Jay's our supervisor, she gonna yell out loud, what are y'all doing? So we like, what you mean what we doing? We
finishing our work. Y'all, mind y'all, everybody else be having little side conversations, talking. We don't talk, y'all. We be doing our work. We might, for like 5 minutes, giggle here and there. But after that, I go back to my little section.
Because mine, y'all, we was on the same line.
Yeah, same line. This her, this somebody, and I'm at the end. I'll walk around there and then go to her. You feel me? Then I'll go back to my section after the 5 minutes. But we on the same line, same tables, like 3 tables connected together. She at one table, I'm at the other end of the table, somebody between. So when I went over there to the table, I already knew she was about to say something, because at this point of us having the job, the tension started to grow and grow and grow. Right? To me, it seemed like I felt like competition. She felt like you was gonna get over, like get ahead of her or something like that.
Oh no, females hate, period. But
she saw competition.
So when I was over there, me and him both was over there, but I joined him over there to help so we can go ahead and start on another Gaylord, because my machine had jammed up. So she gonna yell, what are y'all doing? So we both looking like what the fuck you mean? We working. Like the fuck? And that's what we said. We doing our Gaylord. She was like, why y'all well, at first she was like, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all helping them? We like, what you mean we not helping them? Like, why would we help them and it's not 5 o'clock? We only help people when it's 5 o'clock, close to the time to leave. That don't make sense.
And if we hit our goal.
Exactly. And so when we said we not helping them, like we doing our own shit, she like, it's a machine over there. We like you think we don't know? We not blind. That machine jammed up too.
And that shit right in front of us, like facing us.
Of course, we see the machine. We tried it. It's jammed.
She know we seen it. We used it at first of the class, but jammed up.
Yeah, she knew that. She said, if you watching this, bitch, what's up? The fuck?
Nah, for real.
Period. So, yeah. So after that, we told her, and she just ain't had shit to say because she knew she was in the wrong. Day we cleaned up, and I was walking with him to take the trash out because after that, I'm ready to go home. I want to leave. Like, that building already a little big, so it's just like, when he come back, that's an extra walk, and him having to come back and get me. Then we go to the time clock and clock out, and I can just walk with him, and we can just head out. So My job said D will come over there every day and talk to Jay and gossip. Every day. Every day. And she'll come over here and talk to this one person every day, start a conversation, and they wonder why this person or that group don't get their goal done. Because y'all talking to them. How y'all gonna talk to them and wonder why they don't get their goal done? You're the reason.
I wonder why.
No, for real though. So I feel like she had a little animosity towards us too, and I don't know for what reason, because no offense, but you are old. Like, what you got against us? I don't understand it.
What it is?
Yeah.
What's up?
She'll have a little smirk on her face every time she walk past. Like,
we see right through that fake ass.
Yeah.
Shit. My bad.
And she'll try to speak and stuff like, pick a side for real.
We see the fakes.
Yeah. So, goddamn, I guess when we take the trash out, we gotta walk through the department that D is at. So I guess she seen me one day taking out the trash. At first, she was like, she started off as saying 2 people gotta take the trash out. So we like, okay, cool. So the other person that was going with us, cause you know, of course I ain't gonna hold no trash. So him and the other person was doing the trash, but I was just walking with him so that I can leave afterwards. You feel me? So. She was like, after today, 2 people gotta take the trash out. And I was like, okay, cool. So the other dude, I guess he basically was like, I'm gonna let her go because, you know,
right.
He got it. So goddamn, I went with him the next day. So the next day after that, she gonna say, I can't go with him to the trash can. So I'm like, what, bro? So automatically, I knew that D had said something. Why I say that, baby?
So we walked through her little section every day.
And she had seen us when we had walked past that day. And so I knew she had said something because don't nobody else be back there.
And we saw her look at us.
We made eye contact. So it's just like, bro, that's some lame ass shit. Like, what's up with y'all? Like, y'all trying to get us fired? Y'all trying to get us to quit or what? Like, it's just like, bro, that shit was lame. I was blowed after that, for real.
We got shit to do, y'all. We got stuff to do for y'all. Decide, oh, God work in mysterious ways, man.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, cool. Like, you don't want us to, you know. So I ain't go. After that, we had a big altercation that led up to us not working there no more. So, y'all.
Should we do a part 2?
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all comment down below if y'all want part 2, because it's more to the story, y'all.
Yeah, and we already at 30 minutes, so comment down below a part 2 for what led up to us leaving the job.
Yes, y'all comment down below.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with a friend, because if not, you know, period.